Hi, my name is Candace Leach, and today I'm going to be doing an intercultural communications presentation on business procedures with the country of Mexico for my Gateway Community and Technical College class, Interpersonal Communications 252. The first thing we will discuss today is the deep structures of Mexican culture.
Mexicans are known for their love of heritage and tradition. This is the underlying theme in their culture and is expressed in all facets of their cultural structure. While Mexico does not have a national religion, over 80% of their country is Roman Catholic. The other roughly 20% is comprised of Pentecostals and various native religions passed down from their ancestors, such as Mayans, Incas, and Aztecs, but these are practiced primarily in remote tribes, not in cultured, modernized cities. With that being said, Mexicans are people who love structure and the history of their people. Because of this, the ritualistic ways of Catholicism fit right into the lives of the people so careful to maintain routines and familial traditions. The second facet of their cultural structure is values. As mentioned previously, Mexico is a country rooted in tradition, so it would be painting an incomplete picture to say that they valued one particular practice above the others. For example, cultural folklore or family tradition above native recipes and religion. Instead, it can be better stated by saying that they value their heritage as a whole. The Mexican people are known for the keeping of family traditions, centuries of passed down folklore and recipes, as well as a deep appreciation for family and relationships. It's easy to see that Mexicans have a deep respect for both their ancestors and their past. The third facet of their cultural structure is language. Spanish is the national language of Mexico. However, like their religion, there are some variations of Spanish, as well as languages that are entirely unique to Mexico that have been passed through families and are used only in certain remote tribes. When doing business, Mexicans deal primarily in Spanish and English. It's important to remember, however, that Spanish is a rather unstructured language, somewhat like America in regards to accent. This means that one particular word or phrase can be said in a variety of ways depending on which part of the country you're in. So while it is good to do your best in speaking words you are certain of, it is also wise to be cautious and ask for clarification. Better to be humble and teachable by asking for clarification than arrogant and potentially offensive by using the wrong word. Just like with the cultural structures, there are three primary facets of interpersonal protocol. Because Mexico is a different culture with different values, their interpersonal protocol will differ from ours. While this might seem intimidating, this crash course in greeting behaviors, personal appearance, and orientation to time will help you make a smooth entrance to Mexican society and make a fabulous first impression. The first facet we will discuss is greeting behaviors. Because the Mexican culture holds relationships in such high esteem, it is necessary for you to express sincerity and professionalism. International business deals are not exactly an everyday occurrence. That makes this a special occasion. You should treat it as such. Eye contact, respectful, not intense contact, is the first and most important rule. In Mexico, while making and maintaining eye contact is considered flirtatious in personal situations, it is considered respectful in business situations. Next, a handshake is basically mandatory. Firm handshakes while making eye contact convey respect and kindness, both of which are essential to the business relationship. The second facet is personal appearance. Mexico might be a great vacation destination, but in the business world and even in the town outside the resort, dressy casual is the way to go. For men, dark business suits and nice shoes are the appropriate attire. Dress shirts and slacks should be ironed, and sport coats and blazers are highly encouraged. While ties are not required, they are encouraged as well. For women, it is important to note that femininity is highly valued in Mexico. This means dresses or skirts are preferred over slacks. Hosiery and heels are also a smart move. Modesty is highly important for both safety and respect, so we must include this in our presentation of ourselves and of our company. While more and more Mexican women are making great strides in gender equality, the culture as a whole is male-dominated. Regardless of your personal feelings about this, it is the culture you are dealing with, and it is wise to be respectful of that. Keep your necklines high and your hemlines low. For casual wear, dresses and skirts, knee length or longer are still preferred. However, jeans and a nice top and sweater are acceptable. Do not wear anything provocative. Showing skin other than calves is taking the risk of either offending someone or putting yourself in danger. Neither are a good idea for personal or professional reasons. The third and final facet of interpersonal protocol is orientation to time. It is essential that you understand where your culture stands in its orientation to time for two main reasons. One, it helps you understand what resources may or not be available, such as modernization of internet, smartphones, etc., or not. And two, it allows you to better tailor your business strategy/presentation to the culture at hand. In Mexico, they are not as advanced in technology or economy, but they are working towards moving forward into social and economic stability. This means two good things for your business trip. One, because they are striving to move forward, your tailor-made business proposal has a better chance of going through. Second, their consistency of heritage, ritual, and tradition makes it easy to study up and prepare to be a great guest in their country, city, and possibly even their home. The orientation to time overall is an understanding of where the country stands in regards to where they see it going in the future. While Mexico may seem stuck in the past at first glance, upon further study, it's easy to see that there are motivated people who are proud of where they came from and where they're going. In closing, I would like to leave you with 3 tips for communicating with our chosen culture, Mexico. First, I'm going to reference communication climate, which is a concept that we learned about in our interpersonal communications class. A communication climate is the emotional tone of a relationship. In business, it is important that this tone be sincere and kind and open-minded. With that being said, the first tip is to be a good guest. The Mexican culture is known for their love to entertain, so be inquisitive and attentive. They don't take your presence lightly, so be aware of this and show genuine interest in what they say and the experiences they treat you to. The second is to be sincere. Make sure that you're genuinely interested in what they're saying and the things that they're showing you. Because they don't take your presence lightly, like we referenced in the first point, it's really important that you make an effort to be a good guest in their home or just in their town. The third tip is understanding. It's important to be understanding of where the culture of Mexico stands and where they envision themselves going. Because Mexico's resources are different than America's, it can be easy to assume that they should handle things in the same way we would handle them here in America, but this is simply not the case. So when entering into this business relationship, and even into social situations while you're on the business trip, it's wise to keep an open mind and a thoughtful heart.
Thank you for joining us today. I hope that this presentation was both helpful and informative for your business interactions with Mexico.